Hi, welcome back to my channel. I'm Cynthia Keene and I'm here with my husband Tim. And today we're going to talk about pet sitting because we're in the middle of a pet sit right now with this little bundle of joy. So just an overview, we did do our first pet sit September 5th through the 9th when we were in that small little village with Charlie. That was for 4 nights. That was our first experience. I'm going to show you some pictures on screen as well in just a minute of some of the pictures from trusted house sitters of the actual house and the puppy we sat. That was a good experience for us. The owner's Brian was actually a chef before he retired, so we ended up having dinner with him the night before. Made a lovely dinner for us. Like I said, he was a chef, so it was wonderful. They left at like 3 in the morning, so they ended up leaving early, which is why we had dinner the night before with them before they left. Charlie was a good dog. He was older, 14 years old, so he didn't actually go on any walks or anything. Kind of unfortunate, but we were in the house with him and then a nice pool outside. So it was a lovely 4 days for us. We got to go to the winery there. We were there as well. So that was a good experience.
Yep.
After that, Nico was our next house sit, and that was on the other side of Lisbon. We were there for 4 nights, and Nico was a real treat. She was a really good dog. She was about 12 years old, but had a lot of energy. Little cuddler. Every night she'd sleep in the bed with us, and she'd crawl underneath the covers and sleep by my leg at night. That was kind of fun. So that was really nice. We took her on lots of walks. She really enjoyed that. They were really close to the beach. They had a penthouse apartment with 2 stories on the top floor, and they were about a 7-minute walk to the beach and to the restaurants there, and they had restaurants right across the street from them as well. So they had some really nice walks around there as well, which was really nice. That was a good experience, I would say, as well. That was 4 nights. When we do these pet sits, we do send either videos or pictures of the puppies, the dogs that we are sending. Try to do it on a daily basis so they know what we're up to, just to give them an idea of what we're doing that day. So it was kind of fun with Nico. I really enjoyed that one. That was really nice.
Yeah.
We actually had met them prior to the house sit because they were leaving early in the morning. We arrived about 2 hours after they had left. So that was, we only met them just briefly. And we left before they got home because they got home late at night. So we left about 8 o'clock that night. So Nico wasn't going to be left alone for very long before they got home. But we haven't seen them since then. But we had talked to them. They are lovely. They're a lovely couple. They have a little toddler. And Nico was 12, I think, years old, but did have a lot of energy. And she was a lot of fun. She was a cuddler. She really was.
Yep. Good puppy.
And then we spent 2 weeks in Caldas de Reina, right outside of Caldas de Reina, with 2 large golden retrievers. Beautiful, absolutely beautiful dogs. Very, very nice people, a Scottish couple. So the first 2 couples were American, and then this couple was from Scotland. Lovely people, very, very lovely people. And the dogs were wonderful, 2 big golden retrievers. We took them on a lot of walks, so that was really nice. Every time I'm with the dogs, Tim and I look up the All Trails app to see what kind of trails are nearby, and it does work here in Europe, so that's really nice. Also, when we were in Caldas de Reina, we rented a car because they were farther out, which was nice. So if you're going to do house sitting, think about whether or not you need a car or not for some of the locations. The first 2 locations we had, we did not need a car at all. We were able to walk around, so that was really nice. But the third one, for those 2 weeks we were there, we did need a car, and they also have a car. They call it the Dogmobile, and I'll show you pictures of the dogs in the back seat, because when we took them on walks that were farther out, we put them in the car to go with us, which was really cute. And that was a really good experience. We're actually going back there in another couple weeks.
Yes, we are.
So, and right now we are on Henley on Thames, right outside. Thames. On the river. Thames. Henley. Right outside of London. And we have a car here as well. So we are sitting with Maisie right now, and she's a little bundle of joy. She's about 8 years old, but she loves walks, and she's been really good. She's really quiet. So she's been a good puppy. We're here for about 2.5 weeks, 19 nights, a long time, and it's been lovely. This is a British couple that we're sitting for. They're actually in Portugal right now in the Algarve. So they went down to Portugal and we came up here. When we do them, we do pay for our transportation to and from the different locations. We do pay for our car rental if we need one. Obviously, we pay for our food as you normally would. And then the accommodations, are their accommodations, so they cover that. The 2 house sits, this one and the last one that were longer, they actually had cleaning services that came in before we arrived, and right before we leave, they have cleaning services that come in as well. So we're not doing any kind of deep cleaning at all. We're just cleaning up our little messes that we make along the way. So that's been really nice. With Maisie, this little puppy, she has a seatbelt, so she's been able to go with us in the car as well. We actually took her to Wales yesterday, so that was kind of nice. About 2.5 hours away from here, and we walked around that Cardiff, the city there, which was really nice. And we've taken her on several walks. Right now it's raining again, so we'll see if it clears up later today. It's been a little chilly here in the UK, but overall, what do you think about house sitting?
Oh, it's very nice. It's very nice to stay somewhere nice. It has all the amenities and dishes and silverware and ovens and refrigerators and everything else. So it's nice to stay in a nice place. And it's better than a hotel. You got a lot more room.
And we also have the laundry services here. They always have the washer and dryer, which is really nice. And internet's been really good everywhere we've been, so that's been really nice. You do have a lot more room here, and the owners have been really nice. I will say that. The couple here, they left again the next day after we arrived, and they made us dinner the night before. They left as well, which was lovely. But the people are really, really nice, I would say. And they definitely love their pets, without a doubt. So unless you love the pets, don't do this. You really should be focused on the animals that you're watching, without a doubt. So we have really enjoyed spending quality time with these dogs. They've been a lot of fun, I would say. What's really nice about it is it's gotten us to go to places I don't know if we were sightseeing we would necessarily go to, because we're going on the all trails. We're looking for parks and hikes and things of that nature that we can take the dogs to, and not necessarily the touristy areas. One of the nice things that I've really liked about the UK, if you ever decide to do a pet sit here in the UK, is it's so dog friendly.
Friendly, yeah. We took her into the pubs, we took her in the restaurants, we take her into everything. She can go pretty much everywhere.
Been just about everywhere with us, which has been really nice. I mean, she literally just sits on my lap while I'm eating, or she'll sit on the floor while I'm eating whatever food. But they love their dogs here, and it's really nice because you can take them inside the restaurants. And she's very well behaved, without a doubt. So it's been really pleasant. I have liked the UK for that reason. One of the things that really surprised us here was the cost. We thought when we got here it'd be a lot more expensive when we thought about it compared to America. Obviously not against Portugal, but we considered how much it was going to cost us to eat out and things of that nature. We were surprised at how cost effective it was, I would say.
Yep.
I mean, we've been able to eat out very reasonably here. Without a doubt. I think our most expensive meal was like $50, not even pounds, $50 at one restaurant we had. And that was a nice restaurant by the mill in Sonning. Apparently George Clooney lives right down the street from there.
Yeah.
Who knew?
And it's a really nice place,
It is a gorgeous place. We went on a nice hike and saw the lock over there where the canal is, so that was beautiful. Places that we would not typically see if we were sightseeing, which is something I have really, really enjoyed about pet sitting so far, is that it's taking us to places that are
the local communities.
Local communities, a little bit more remote, not necessarily touristy areas, but you obviously can do like downtown London if you want to. But I would say that you probably will see it differently if you have an animal that you're going to take out with you, because you're going to have to be, more mindful of pet-friendly areas and things of that nature when you're out and about. So altogether, I think our experience has been really good. We will definitely continue to do this. You know, it's definitely a cost-saving effort on our part in a lot of ways. Like I said, we do pay for the airfare to fly over here. We do pay for our food. We are paying for the rental car. So there are expenses that go along with this. We're basically getting the accommodation without a cost, but we are taking care of the puppy and making sure she's safe, well fed, goes on walks and things of that nature, gets any medicine that they might need along the way as well. Yeah, so I would say this has been a wonderful experience for us.
Very nice, very nice.
We definitely are enjoying it. Any final closing comments?
No, it was very nice. It's very nice. It's enjoyable.
It is very enjoyable, very peaceful too. It's very nice. It's different than a hotel because you don't feel confined, I would say. You can definitely stretch out a lot more. They've got several different rooms in this house that you can sit in and relax in, watch TV and play your games in. The other house that we were in had a really nice swimming pool outside. Two of them actually had a nice swimming pool. One was so close to the beach that was really pleasant. So really nice locations. And if you look through, we've been using Trusted House Sitters, but if you look through their site, you can see the pictures of the dogs, obviously, on there. Our cats, if you like cats, Tim's allergic, so we're not doing any cats. Fish, things of that nature. You can even do horses, I think, if you want to. There's a whole variety of animals. We're just sticking with dogs right now. And you can see, you know, the animals. They'll tell you about the animals, the age of the animals, any special needs that they have. You know, if they're rescue dogs, anything of that nature. They'll also tell you about their house, their community. They'll tell you about local places of interest that you see around the area, things that they would recommend you visit, some local restaurants as well. And you can kind of get a good feel for what you're getting into before you actually accept the house sit. And then before we have the house sit, we always do a FaceTime call or a WhatsApp video call with the couple to talk about, you know, us and them and make sure that we're a good match for them and their animal. And we've met every single one of them in person before we actually have started sitting with them as well. So that's been really nice. But it's been really pleasant. We really like it. And you also can see the reviews from other past house sitters that have sat with the dogs and getting a good idea of their feel for the dogs. For the most part, our experience has been really good.
Yep,
I would
great.
say we don't have any complaints at all. We really have enjoyed this. So it's probably not for everybody, without a doubt. I would say you really need to like the animals because that's your primary focus is
all
pets.
the time, yeah.
The pets,
Yeah.
making sure they're happy and well taken care of. So, yeah, I would definitely say that needs to be your number one thing is that you're going to be comfortable and happy sitting with the dog because sometimes you can't leave the dog. Sometimes you can't leave the animal depending on what kind of how old the animal is and things of that nature. So you have to be kind of mindful of that and look into different things and see if that's something you want to do or not do because obviously you don't have to accept everything that comes your way. And there's so many out there. I was really surprised. A lot of them come up within a window of 2 to 3 months out. We have another house sit plan for the same couple, Scottish couple, coming up next month. After that, we don't have anything planned because we will be in the United States and on a cruise and in Thailand. So we're not able to sit right now. And there's nothing really that far planned out in advance. So, yeah. So that's kind of been our experience. We just wanted to give you an idea of what we're doing, what we're seeing, how it's working for us, and our thoughts on it. And I'll just show some pictures of the houses we've sat at. These are pictures from Trusted House Sitters, so they are available online. You don't have to be a member to see them, so it's nothing that would be a privacy issue for anybody at all. I'm not showing you anything that they don't already share with everybody. So that's just kind of what we're doing. Thanks for watching.
Have a great day.